Is that beer bad or something?
No, it's because it was fizzing, so I was waiting for the bubble to come down. But the beer is fine. Plus, I have a toothache. I'm drinking, so I have a toothache, and I'm drinking, and I do not promote this, but I'm taking Tylenol, but I'm still drinking.
Doesn't a leaf work better for toothaches?
Any type of NSAID.
Yeah, a leaf has more NSAID than Tylenol.
Yeah, naproxen. That's what's inside of a leaf. But yeah, they all work fine as long as I have it inside of me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Inside of me.
I was about to say something else.
Oh my god.
What's your bare minimum inside of her? Stupid. That was my niece. What's your bare minimum?
I stuck by my answer. Just be alive.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's got to be a warm body.
There you
Fuck,
go, right?
that was actually my answer
Yeah.
too. Fuck, man. I was like, oh, just be a girl. That's
That
all.
was just perfect.
I'm gonna check your
Breathe.
birth certificate. Check your birth certificate. Be born a girl, okay? That's all.
That's another one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What is a solid way to get out of a date? So let's pretend you're going on a date with someone. Right? And the date's bad. What's a solid way to get out?
You could just say that you have to leave. You have other stuff to do. It'll be like,
Okay.
oh, I gotta go. I gotta, I actually gotta go spend time. I'll be like, oh, I promised I was gonna pass by and visit my parents or something. I don't know.
He's lying because you know what they do? Be like, okay, I need you to call me back in 5 minutes and tell me that it's an emergency.
I was gonna say that. Like,
Yeah, that's a
just
good one.
Marcus be like,
text
"Okay,
your homie.
call me back in 5 minutes and tell me there's an emergency and that
Yeah.
you need me.
There you go.
I was like, okay. Don't ask me questions. Just go. Just tell me you need me, okay? Play along. Okay.
I was gonna say just sneakily text your homie to call you real quick.
Have like a safe word and shit.
Yeah.
Pineapple and pizza.
Oh shit! My house is on fire. Oh
Oh,
fuck!
see, that's actually that just gave me a good idea. If you should always prepare right before going to date.
Uh-huh.
Like, say if you have a smartwatch or something,
Uh-huh.
right? So it's be more,
More
so you won't be
discreet.
as obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, more discreet.
Uh-huh.
He could be like, all right, hey man, I'm gonna go on a date. If I send you a pineapple emoji, call me within 5 minutes and say that it's emergency. So so if you're on a date, right?
Yeah.
And it's going bad, just like, and then your phone rings and be like, oh,
Doot,
I gotta
doot,
take
doot.
this.
Like the
Like,
Kim
oh,
Possible
it's like,
song.
oh, I
Sorry.
gotta
just
take this, and then be like, oh shit, all right, yeah, I gotta.
I would have
go.
put it on speaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so she believed me more.
You could always prepare before the date,
Yeah.
so
just
so you have an exit plan.
See,
just
that,
text.
that sounds like a
Yeah.
more of a Marco
There
answer.
you go. Just text mango. This is the safe word.
Doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, you could have a safe word, red alert.
I would have put like a fish emoji, like a catfish. So
And if-
just a
and if-
fish. Like, oh no, catfish.
And if none of your homies are available, just go into your ringtone setting to make your phone go off.
Oh,
You
shit.
pretend that someone's calling you. It's like, huh? I'm sorry, I gotta take this real quick.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, you can also you could use anything. You can use a cricket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a safe word
Yeah.
or a safe emoji to
And if all else fails, just tell her you're gay.
I just found out. I just found out I'm gay. When did you find that out? Just now.
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, you know what? You'd be like, I gotta come clean with you. I'm actually gay, and like the only reason I did this is because I lost a dare or I lost a bet with my friends. You know what I mean? Give some solid excuse with it behind, so it's more believable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're trying to respect your feelings and not hurt you.
Yeah, I know, right? Just
I
let
mean,
her down.
I think the
easy.
scenario we just gave you about the emergency ejection button plan mission, I think you should go with that.
Yeah, prepare before the date.
Yeah, just have someone to call you just in case of a backup.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna use that.
I mean, or if you want to be like really low but still be courteous, is just like pay for the date. I mean, just pay for the the
The
dinner,
date.
lunch, whatever, and be like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and it's just Irish exit.
Irish accent. Oh shit.
I was gonna say like find an excuse and then just dip.
Yeah, because like I said, like if you like it's not going, you could just be like, oh, all right, be like, I have to go. I mean, I wish we could continue this, but I gotta get going. I got family stuff to do or whatever. Some good excuse.
It
I
kind
gotta
of
go
reminds me.
Christmas shopping. And
It kind of reminds me of my cousin. I'm sorry to blow your spot up for this, but like, what he did in order to eject out of the date was that he's like, "Oh fuck, my car's getting towed," and he runs out. He runs out. He runs out. He's like, "Fuck, fuck, fuck," and then he walks away and he runs away. He left the girl there, right? Only to realize, I mean, there was a car getting towed,
Mhm.
right? But it wasn't his car. It was
Right.
the car in front of him that was getting towed.
Right.
And then he's like, he just went back into the car. He went in his car and then he left. And then here's the fucked up part. So it's a one way. So he had to like go pass by her, right? So he gets into his car. He passes by the restaurant and he sees that she's coming out. And he deliberately both of them make eye contact. And then he stops. And he's like, I didn't know what to say to her, so I just kept going. I just turned back and looked at the road, kept going. I was like, no fucking way, dude. No fucking way.
That's so awkward.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh
she
my
knows she's
God.
being left. Like, she knows she's being left.
My God.
I was like, he's like, you're bullshitting me. He's like, no, that really happened, man. It was like, I was thinking, he was like telling me, it's like, fuck, I really hated the fucking date. And he didn't know what to do. And then when he saw that a car was actually getting towed, he's like, oh, he took it it's like a blessing in disguise.
I mean, yeah, I mean, good for him. He saw his opportunity and took it.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people would like quick, like real think on their feet like
That's
that.
a plan ahead, though.
She comes out thinking that like
it's a one-way
yeah,
street.
I was like, so she comes out, and I was like, wait, who brought her there? It's like, oh, I did. So how the fuck did she got back? I don't fucking know.
Damn,
I'm like,
abandoned.
this dude's a savage.
What if he took her like towns away where she didn't know
Yeah,
where the
like
fuck
she was in
was?
like I don't know, fucking
Oh my
like
God.
Connecticut, and he lives in fucking Boston or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Holy
That's
shit.
that's a funny
That was a
story.
good one.
Just fucking
Yeah.
left. That's
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least I didn't say your name. I just said your story. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
All I said.
make
all
eye
I said.
contact on the way out.
He's like, he made eye
Just, like,
contact.
looking at her as you're driving.
He's
I,
like-
just, I can just imagine the Luigi look after you hit Mario Kart
Yeah.
when you hit someone. He's just like,
Yep. He's like,
give him the mean eye.
Yeah, they made eye contact. He stops the car, make eye contact.
Oh my God.
Doesn't roll down the fucking window or anything, and he's like, "Fuck it."
That's funny.
That's great.
Oh
That's
shit! That's probably gonna be a clip. Okay. So eject. Emergency eject. Safe words. Safe emojis. I mean. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Would you be able to play with yourself if you were watching a video of your ex sleeping with someone else?
Watching a video of her getting fucked?
By some other dude.
That's just being a cuck.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's
because
a turn on.
it's your ex.
Yeah, your ex.
So technically, no.
That's still a turn off, honestly. No, for me.
If it's been like years, like
Like she had a
10
glow up or something.
10, 15 years.
All of a sudden, she leveled up. It's a fucking level 99 Pokemon. Yeah.
If it's like 10, 15 years
Yeah.
that's passed,
Wow,
then
that's a
I
long
wouldn't
time.
care.
That's a long time.
I wouldn't care.
That's a different girl.
All right, that's a different person.
That's a different
entirely.
girl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I
different
wouldn't
girl
care.
by then.
But if it's like very recent, it's like nah.
Yeah. First of all, this question is oddly specific. Whoever the fuck sent that to you, I felt like the guy that slept with her sent that to you just because you were still hung up on her ass.
Damn.
I felt like that's probably what happened. I don't fucking know. But if that was the case, damn, those are fighting words, bro. I mean, fighting texts or fighting videos, fighting messages. I don't fucking know what to call it. Those are.
Now, what you should do is fuck your new girl and send a video to them.
No, because now that guy has fat material.
Shit, that's right. Fuck, what if he
Yeah.
enjoys it?
Yeah.
Damn it. That's true.
Mhm.
Never mind, my plan backfired.
No, then
I don't know.
then
I
what you
wouldn't.
do is you bang someone that's close, like a relative or their mom
You
or something,
bang their
Oh my
sister or whatever, their
God.
mom.
and then
That's a
you
good-
send it
that's a
to
good
them.
one. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's what you got to
If
do.
that, yeah, if that
Go
was the
after
case,
his
go
mom.
after his mom or his
That's-
sister.
that's
Doesn't
like-
even matter if they look good or not. And be like,
That's
"Yeah,
like
keep it in the family."
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
So, what situation were you guys in that made you break your character? Have you ever been in any situation that you had to break character?
Break character.
Like that was not you. That was not Jay. Don't get it. Like the time you were drunk. I don't fucking know. Time you stick your dick out the window.
Well, that's actually a good story.
Like
Now that
a
you mention
situation.
it.
What was the situation you were in that you had to break character? Like maybe like they pissed you off. That's a good one too. That's a really good one.
Yeah,
skip it?
that's the only thing
All
I
right,
can
we're
think of.
skipping it.
Yeah.
We're skipping
That's
that
the only
one.
thing I
Yeah.
can think of.
Yeah, we're skipping that one. Fuck that. Because I don't have an answer for that either. Sticking your dick out.
Fucking Dan's still traumatized.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god. He was
Whoa.
sitting right behind me in the back seat while I was taking my pants off. Oh, fucking Dan, dude. He's so traumatized by a lot of things. That's hilarious.
What was the moment? Oh, sorry. What was the most annoying thing your past or current significant other had ever said to you? What was the most annoying thing that I ever said to you? Ooh. I gotta think.
What-
Annoying.
Yeah, like it annoy you.
one was always like, "Oh, why can't you be like that couple? Why can't we be like that couple?" It's like,
That was the most annoying thing.
yeah, because it's like, why are you comparing us to completely different people? You don't know how they are. You don't know how things are when the curtains are closed. So it's like, how can you just compare us to a book by the cover? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, she might be bad and bad. Yeah.
Can't have one without the other.
Yeah, exactly. She might be a good girl, but she's bad. Anyways, no, that's a good one.
What was yours, Jay? I don't know how to ride a
Shit,
bike.
You know what the most annoying thing they told me? I'm moving to Canada.
Oh yeah, there you go. Say, I'm moving to Canada.
No, like honestly, there's not a lot of things they annoyed me with, except like being a little needy. Like they knew I was busy with like schoolwork, and they're just like, "Oh, can you come over? Like, see me?" Blah blah. I'm like, "Man, I'm tired. I just had an exam." You know, stuff like that. It's honestly that's all I can think of, besides moving to Canada.
I think the most annoying thing for I don't know, I have so many exes, so that's kind of hard to even pinpoint. Which one annoyed me the most?
Isn't that annoying?
So I'm just gonna pick one.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pick one.
go for it.
I guess one was like, you're too friendly. Yeah, she said I'm too friendly to everyone. It annoyed her. It annoyed the shit out of her.
That's such a weird thing to get annoyed at, though.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just trying to make everyone feel welcome and
Yeah.
happy, you know, like to random people and
Like,
stuff
how's
like
that
that.
a complaint? You're too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And then
I don't know.
I was like, why is it a problem? I think indirectly what she was trying to say is that I was hitting on her, the girls.
Oh,
But the stupid thing is that I'm friendly to everyone.
That's true. No.
Yeah, they'll
That's true.
they'll mistake. They'll like read it for something else.
Yeah,
They mistake friendliness with flirtiness.
yeah.
It happens all the time.
I think that was it. I think that's one of it. I mean, I heard a lot of things that annoyed me, like a lot. Like, yeah, that's one. That's one I'm gonna go with. I'm too friendly. to everyone, too kind. That annoyed me. Okay. All right, this one. Let's just do this one as the final question. The rise of the modern man child in this generation is at an all-time high. What do you feel may be the root cause of this?
Let me read that.
The rise. So basically, right here, this one. So basically, what they're saying is that there is a lot of man child. Although at least this is what the girls are saying. There's a lot of man child
Oh,
nowadays, right? So why do like us, granted, like we're in our 30s, so um, why do we think that is the case? We grew up in a different generation.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
did.
that has to be. It has to be with the way they were brought up
Yep.
and the stuff around them, like technology wise, with all this social media that's out nowadays. I feel like that's a huge factor.
Hmm.
You're not wrong. Like the more dangerous the world got, the more sheltered people became.
Yeah,
And not just sheltered, they were raising kids to be more like ma- mindful of their manners.
yeah.
Like they, I don't want to say soft, but they were,
Well, Safa is a man child.
yeah, but like yeah, they were being raised in a way where you shouldn't cause trouble for anyone. That's the best way I can explain it.
I mean, it's not a
Whereas
bad thing. It's just
yeah.
that it's gone too far.
There's a time where you need to learn discipline as well. You can't just
Hmm.
treat someone good all the time and expect them to not do bad things. That's just spoiling them.
Yeah, you kind of catering to every other need so they
Yeah.
don't act up.
Like one of my coworkers, who I won't name, but they were telling me a story about their cousin or brother or whatever. How he was getting expensive cars from his parents, and he would complain because he wanted to trade it in for a new car every year.
Must be
And
nice.
yeah, exactly right. And he's like, wow, I wish I had a new fucking car every year. Like, I wouldn't be complaining. And they were nice, expensive cars, and that just goes. And mind you, he's a grown adult. Like, I think he said he was like in his 30s.
Jeez.
So it's shit like that where you have good things, but you kind of take them for granted. It's in the same way where you know you you kind of have to learn to smack them around a little bit, or else they won't know what value they have in their lives.
What if they like the smacking?
Yeah, honestly, it all really
Fuck.
depends.
God
Yeah, it
damn it,
really
Kay.
depends on how they were raised. To be, yeah.
Yeah.
You think society has anything to do with it?
I think it has part to do with it, yes.
Yeah.
Another part is, like Marco said, it's how they're raised. And it's not just parents raising them, it's also their environment, like where they're raised as well. Because every location people are born in, it's different. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people are like street smart if you're raised in New York, but if you're raised in like I don't know, in the smack dab middle of Nevada, you're just some quiet kid who
Grown in the suburbs.
not used to the city life and stuff like that. I don't know. It depends on your environment too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the reason why a lot of man child, like I've only ever heard that phrase used before by girls calling a guy that they have a kid with, right? And the guy just think like that the girl should just raise the child and they just have to go to work. That's the only time I ever heard some girl call the guy a man child. Um, and if there's no kid involved, it's usually because the parents baby them, right? And they don't have to pay rent or have to worry about anything like that because after they graduated high school, they just live in their mom's basement till like they're 30. Like
Yeah, they're
those,
spoiled.
yeah, like those. Like that's the only man child I had ever heard of, and the reason why I think that is at an all time high, I think it's because of the fact that like there's not a lot of, I guess you can kind of say, pressure anymore because the way how technology kind of advanced everything now, it's really, really easy for people to get shelter and get money and get hell. You could fucking order food and get delivered to you and stuff
You
like
get
that.
all groceries ordered
Yeah, you can
delivered.
order
Yep.
groceries, and then like everything is so accessible that it made not just man, but I think it works for boys and girls that it's really easy, especially in this country, to be like very independent and kind of make it on your own. Um, I wouldn't say it's easy at all though, but it is possible for you to like kind of navigate through this world. Well, United States, excuse me, um, kind of like on your own that you don't need another person. Um, it would be nice to have another person help you. So when you move in with a significant other or something like that, that's when like the true colors show. Like you'll start to fight about dishes, you'll start to fight about laundry, you start to fight about all the things that the the caretaker before used to do for you, but you just never see it. Like I guess you kind of say like the parents used to do that you just never really appreciated or pay attention to it because they always took care of it. Like for an example, so I'm uh not being like a big ego or like being full of myself, but I do my own laundry. I have like basically my own house. I clean the fucking bathroom, the kitchen, the living room by myself. Like I don't have someone hovering over me to fucking tell me to do it. And I take care of the kids, my nieces and nephew, by myself, and including paying for their living expenses, such as when they get hungry and they want coffee, DoorDash, clothes, and stuff like that. And I don't have like a partner or a parent above me to pressure me. So I got put into that. So I'm kind of like forced to do that by myself. I feel as if the modern society is that we shelter too much of our children, and that granted that we kind of live by curious where we kind of like want to give them everything that we didn't get, but at the same time it creates the man child. That I think that's what's happening, or or a woman child. I don't know, man child, woman child. I
Yeah,
think that's what's happening because I noticed that, um, like for example, like my daughter, I'm a lot more stronger than my daughter because my daughter lives like a fucking princess. She does. So she gets everything given to her if she asks. However, I go through a tougher time than in order for her, but she doesn't like quite understand it. She does, but she doesn't at the same time until she gets put into that spot. That's just me being, guilty of it myself of raising. If it was a boy, it would be a man child. If it was a boy, so I think that's why a lot of man childs are being raised is um, because of that. I think.
yeah. It's how easy their life has been made for them.
Yeah.
I heard the term being thrown around too for people like for guys who have like childish hobbies, like grown men who collect Pokemon cards or have figurines.
Uh huh.
I heard the term being thrown around for that too.
I know a few of those guys.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
uh,
Oh
like
wait.
if they enter your room and they see a bunch of like half naked anime figures,
Oh no, I don't have
they're
that.
like, "Oh, you're such a man child." Yeah, because I guess I guess in their mind they don't want to. I don't wouldn't say want to see them, but they don't want to see them being uh like a kid at heart.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can explain it. Yeah,
Yeah, because when you're collecting stuff like that, it's just a hobby.
it's a passion. Like you're
Yeah,
passionate about it. There's
it's a hobby.
you
Half
shouldn't
naked
knock.
figurines is a
Yeah,
hobby.
yeah. You shouldn't knock it. I guess it's kind of like let's say you got a new girl. You go to her room and it's all pink. You know
Uh
what I
huh.
mean? Like the
Yeah.
walls are pink, decorations pink, bed pink, everything.
Barbie,
What are you
everything.
exactly? What are you gonna say to her?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, you're
The
such
Gulo's pink.
a girly girl. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just because they like the color. So I'm not gonna like judge them for that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It all depends for like
Mhm.
man child, men children. It all depends on how easy their life has been made for them.
Yeah.
Because at my job where I work, there's this one guy. He's a nepo baby. His father
That's like
owns
a
the company.
nipple baby.
What does that mean?
Nepotism.
Oh, I heard nipple.
Yeah, nepo baby.
No,
Yeah.
nipple.
Can you define that?
Nepotism.
I never heard of that. I'm serious.
So
I never heard
that's
of that.
like when someone is say like I own a company or I'm a manager,
Yeah.
then I'll hire my kid to be at a high position. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, or or I'll choose. Like, say I'm hiring for a certain position, and then there's someone that's like perfectly qualified,
Yeah.
and then I'll have like my kid who's zero experience, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna give it to my kid instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's nepotism.
Oh, okay. I never heard that.
That's
That's
just
cool.
fucked up.
I just learned. I
Yeah.
just learned something.
So-
well, it happens. when you
Yeah,
think
yeah, it
about
does
Yeah,
happen.
it's where people will
Mhm.
prefer like family
'Cause they
over
wanna
like
keep the
other like
legacy going,
qualified
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
qualified.
it's also trust too. Yeah.
So like this guy, he's his father owns the company, and he's fuck, what's the word?
He's a nepotism kid.
He's
No,
a
no,
cuck.
no. He's incompetent.
Nipple. Oh, he's
And-
incompetent.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
he likes to use other people's tools. Like he buys a bunch of tools, brand new, never touches them. And
But
likes
he
to use
uses the other people's tools.
yeah, he likes to use other people's shit because he likes to keep his stuff pristine.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
And if anyone touches his shit, he flips out.
Mm-hmm.
And like he tries to act all like he's smart. Like he went to because he went to Tufts, just because I'm sure his father just paid out good money just so his kid could go.
Okay.
And he's like around my age. He's in his early 30s.
Mm.
And like there was one time where someone borrowed a tool because they needed it, and he was the only one that had it. So they went to borrow the tool. They brought it back, gave it to him, and like a few days later, he comes back. He's like, "Hey, did you ever return this back to me?" Because I haven't seen it. And they're like, "Yeah, I gave it to you." And they're like, "Are you sure?" Because I have a really good memory. I have an IQ of 200
Oh my
something, like
God.
a higher
200?
IQ, a higher IQ than Einstein. I'll put it like that.
Mhm.
And they were like, "Yeah, I went into your room, into your work area, and I handed it directly to your hand." And then later, like after a while, he thought about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, you did."
Yeah.
And like he's so full of shit. Like
Yeah,
he's
probably went
married.
Like, oh yeah, that's right.
He's-
Start
He's married,
Oh, my
and he's
nipples.
about to have a
He's
kid.
married.
He's
Oh,
about to have a kid. I don't know how the fuck he
Good
he
luck to
got
him.
it.
I can show you how it's done. How to get someone pregnant. No.
Oh no, he's the type.
Yes,
let me put it
teachers
like this:
can.
he's the type that he pays people to do shit for him. He's that type.
and that's how she got her pregnant.
And that's funny.
Oh my
Like
God.
with my
He likes to
coworkers,
watch, right? He likes to
with my
watch.
coworkers, we talk shit, and I told one of them, I'm like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he hired some dude just to like get his chick pregnant.
See, that's what I was
That's what I
saying.
said. But anyways,
that's what I was
like
saying.
he's the biggest piece of shit that like
He's the guy that sends you the
that like
question.
he's gonna have a girl,
Yeah.
and like he's like, oh man, like he talks shit about like the fact that he's having a girl. He's like, man, I can't believe I'm gonna have a little cunt. I'm like, yeah, he's like the biggest piece of shit.
Good
Wait.
He's a
luck
man
to
child.
Oh, he's gonna have a
them.
girl, as in he's gonna have a daughter.
He's gonna have a daughter, and
Oh
then
my
he's
God.
that's what he says to like this one kid that works with him. Like he talks so much shit, and he makes them uncomfortable, and that's what he's saying. He's like, man, I can't believe
He
I'm
can't
gonna
do anything
I'm gonna be
because
having a little
he's the
cunt.
boss's son.
Yeah. Like he's the biggest piece of shit. He doesn't like he likes to act like he's the boss just because his father owns a company, and then he likes to take on big projects. But then when the deadline comes, my older brother who also works there, he has to bail him out. He has to do like we end up doing all the work for him, and we bail his ass out.
God.
So it all like, and it's all because his parents, spoiled the shit out of him.
Yeah.
They gave him whatever the fuck he want.
Nipple kids. That's what we call it now because of
Nipple
Jay.
kids, yep. He's probably gonna end up hiring a daycare center, and
Yeah,
they're
like-
raise
He's
her.
He's
and-
probably gonna inherit the company and then run it down to the ground.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because we talk about that every
Probably what's
time.
gonna happen.
When we talk about that all the time, like the moment he inherits the company, everyone's gonna quit because no one likes him.
No one likes-
So yeah, good to be back. Good to see everyone. Glad to see everyone's doing well. And this was fun. Had a good time. And see y'all next time.
What up? It's your boy Monkey DJ, aka Kimchi Poppy. Coming at you live from Echo Base. Thank you all for tuning in. And remember, you can catch all of our adventures over at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, that which shall not be named.
What?
Fucking TikTok.
Oh.
And as always, wrap it before you tap it, or I'm coming for that ass. Oh, you need more napkins? Okay.
Oh yeah, and I remembered that other saying from that we were trying to think of a while ago.
Did you? I still can't remember it.
I remember what it is.
What is it?
Don't be lazy and wipe your dead babies.
Oh, there you go. That was the one.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Oh my god.
Don't be crazy. Wipe your dead babies. No, I was kidding.
Don't be crazy.
My listeners, to Integrate Podcast, to always stay great. Jay, take that shit away.
この番組はグランスポンサーのお手でお送りします。
It's not painful if you do anal.
お兄ちゃん